Okay, sorry. Oh, she's so nice. Okay. Whew. Okay. Whew. 14 years ago, after I toured Hutchinson for the first time, I looked at my mom and said, "Mama, I'm going to graduate here." To this day, I still don't know why my mom decided to listen to a 3-year-old. What in her mind made her think that I really knew where I wanted to go to school for the next 15 years? Could I even write my name? Did I even know how to spell Hutchinson? Excuse me, I don't even think I fully understood the entire concept of not being able to watch Barney all day with my cousins yet. And most importantly, I don't think I was mature enough to make a life-changing decision such as that on my own. But I definitely know that as a 3-year-old, Hutchinson seemed to me like a fantastic place to go to school. I realize now that not many 3-year-olds make the family decision to go to a private school. Yet, I'd like to think that I had a voice in my own future. Throwing it back to August 1999, my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe. Thank you. Thank you so much. When I actually started coming to Hutchinson in pre-K, I quickly became friends with pretty much everyone. My mom used to be pretty concerned to why I always came home from school starving. I mean, she knew I loved eating, but I would come home in tears about to pass out from starvation. My mom would ask me if I ate the lunch that she packed for me every morning, and I never did. My pre-K teacher told my mom that I was always going from table to table during lunch, talking to everyone instead of actually eating my food. Everyone was my best friend when I was 3. I was never confined to having one friend. Even as a 3-year-old, I never wanted to be limited or told what to do, not even by my early childhood teachers. Let's face it, I've always had an unrestrained personality, and I've always wanted to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it, because I want it my way. But since I had to behave myself all day at school, my mom had to find a way for me to let out all my energy and free-spiritedness. Gymnastics was that for me. Sorry. Starting from when I was 18 months, for 9 years, gymnastics was my everything. It was a way for me to release all of the energy I had to keep bottled up inside of me during school all day. Tumbling became a huge part of my life. I always performed my hardest to release all of my energy and truly leave it all out on the floor. As a matter of fact, my cousin Chelsea and I would actually use walking on our hands to transport us anywhere. Kroger, in the house, outside, you name it. All you saw were feet in the air. Every weekend, we would just play Barbie gymnastics and then tumble all through the house. One time, I vividly remember being at my grandparents' house, and we had this bright idea to jump off the back of the couches and reach for the string hanging from the ceiling fan. Bad idea. Chelsea pulled it so hard that she broke the ceiling fan. It fell from the ceiling. Mimi, I'm so sorry. Yet, my granddad was so supportive of us that he convinced my mom not to get mad at us because he said that someday we would be in the Olympics. Well, Granddaddy, I didn't make it to the Olympics, but the faith and support he had for me is something that my entire family has for me as well. As much as I love gymnastics, when I was in middle school, my mom gave me an ultimatum: gymnastics or music. I chose to quit gymnastics just to focus and have more time for singing, which has always been my passion. Music has become the escape that gymnastics was for most of my childhood. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, sad, or annoyed with everyone, I just get by myself, and as soon as I sing, I feel everything that I have pent up inside of me leave me. Singing is effortless and such a stress reliever. It's my happy place. I can't thank my family enough for breaking their backs to come to performances, making sacrifices to drive me all around the United States just for me to do something that I love. They believe in me, and I know if no one else likes my singing, they do. And they will always be there to support me in whatever I do. Being the first to scream my name, the first to stand up and applaud me, I can always count on them to be there for me. My family, my friends, and Hutchinson have been the ultimate support system for me when it comes to music. Hail to the school we all love. Hutchinson is my home away from home. I'm actually here more than I am even at my own home. I'm actually here more than I am even at my own home. So I guess you could say that my actual house is my home away from home. No matter what I'm going through in my own personal life, Hutchinson has always been a place that is familiar, constant, and steady. It's been somewhere for me to make friendships full of laughter and love. I really don't think people realize how great Hutchinson is. There's no other place where I'm encouraged to sing Proud Mary in my man voice like... It's really loud, so I'm just gonna stand back. Well, I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night, every day. But I never lost a minute of sleep, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, and the brown berry keep on burning. We rolling, rolling, rolling from the river. Thank you. Okay, while dancing like Tina Turner down the hallway. Nor could I walk into a restaurant singing in my Shakira voice. Whenever, forever, we're meant to be together. But for some reason, walking into Le Bistro singing that is totally acceptable. Most people think it's obnoxious, and I understand that. You won't have to deal with it next year, but what I do know is that I have friends who enjoy it, and so do I. Singing and entertaining people is fun. It's something that I have a genuine passion for. God gifted me with my voice to sing, and even though I enjoy singing for others, I've learned that I don't have to be in front of an audience to truly enjoy it. In fact, I am most content when I am alone in my room, only with God as my audience, and I am singing to Him. The low ceilings in my room, which are not intrusive to my 5'2" frame, perfectly accommodate the natural light that flows through my only window just before sunset, when it's all yellow, orange, and red. This color wheel of God's handiwork offers an impeccable backdrop for me as I spend private time with God. The shape of the ceiling also provides the perfect acoustics, which oddly enough, I don't sing when I sing to God. I don't need when I sing to God. Yes, okay. He hears the song in my heart. James 1:17 gives me confidence in letting me know that every good and perfect gift comes from above. I think Irma Bombeck said it best, although she said it a little differently. The basis is, when I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would not have a single bit of talent left and could say, I used everything you gave me. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. 6 months from now, I will finally have achieved what I claimed to my mom when I first stood on Hutchinson's campus 14 years ago. Whew, I'm sorry. Whew, okay, I can't see. Okay. I know whatever plans God has for me in my future, I will continue to not be confined to the rules of this world and society and have a free spirit and an open mind and a strong voice wherever He leads me. No matter how far away I am from my family and friends, let's say maybe 21 hours away, I know that they will always support me in whatever I do. This comforts, encourages, and strengthens me to continue my endeavor to leave everything I have on the floor. Thank you so much.